A very good evening for you all. It's a great pleasure and honor for me and my colleague to be here in front of you colleagues to talk about our experience in expanding observation and performance analysis to youth football. This is the first season that we are expanding our intervention, so we are going to make this presentation divided in three phases. First of all, a short presentation about Benfica Lab. That's the department of observation and analysis area. We belong to Benfica Lab, a department within professional football. After that, we will present to you very shortly some guidelines of our intervention in professional football. And in third, final stage of our presentation, but the most decisive one, we are going to talk about our intervention in youth football. Once again, I remember it's our first year, so we are going to show you the first stages, and hoping that these stages will be developed in the near future. Benfica Lab is a department within professional football, as I said earlier, and has three main areas: sports physiology, sport nutrition, and observations and performance analysis. That's the area that myself and Furtado, my colleague, work in. Benfica Lab is a sports science lab, and we work very closely with players, coaches, and squads to ensure that the trophies are guaranteed in the final stage of the process of a football player. Senior level, first stage. We have a vision, common vision, to become a reference in Portugal and around the world. Of course, we have a mission also, and that mission internally is to support the president, the directors, the coaches, and the players to become a reference. And we support all of these intentions with strong ethic values like loyalty, correctness, responsibility, innovation, and solidarity. Our area in professional football. I will be very short, trying to don't make this presentation too long, okay? We have four main areas in professional football. Strong team analysis, opposition analysis, that attracts our own tracking system that make both of our own team and opposition analysis, and also capture and video editing, and that's a complementary area that allows us to build all the video reports that we deliver to the members. We have a fifth development in research area, and that area is very important for us because we are trying always, constantly, to be updated to all the new developments, scientific and pedagogic, in our area of observation and analysis, trying to assure all of these four items down here. The tools that we work, of course, with SportsCode. Everybody knows SportsCode, I believe. Datatrax, our own tracking system, White Scout, Sports Analyzer, Egis, FileZilla, and Activity and the server. And this season, with the new software or platform, TACX from UEFA. CIAD, it's our own database. In CIAD we have inserted all the information, all the data regarding players, opposition teams, of every opponent that we played. We have less than 1,600 players inserted in that database with detailed information about technique, skills, fitness, and so on. Strong points, weak points. Also, plus than 700 teams that we analyzed worldwide, mainly in Europe, of course. And we are trying this moment to adapt this own database, internal database, to youth. We we are in the process of developing matrix that will allow us to transfer all information to that database. It's not concluded yet, but we hope in the near future it will be. Sports Analyzer is also another instrument that we developed internally in Benfica. It's a system, a software that allows statistics live in a match with the small PCs, small laptops that we could bring to the stadiums, to the other stadiums, and make all the schematics, all the drills of the opponent teams that we are analyzing. Of course, nothing of this would be possible if we didn't have the help of the informatics department, the TSI. They help us build this database and also the software, the Sports Analyzer, and also maintaining and acquiring all of these other tools. Now we will very shortly give you a small example of a written report that we made in daily basis to the first team. It's from last season. The players, the matches that we analyzed, the team portable system that they use against us with a strong movement and adaptation to our own tactical system, the schematics. All these schematics were made by Sports Analyzer, that software that I showed you a while ago. Offensive and defensive situations, set pieces, corners, kicks, free kicks, offensive and, of course, defensive ones, and detailed individual and sectorial analysis of the teams from the opposition. This is a short example also from the reserves, from the B team, and we are pleased to be present here. Helder Christoph, the manager of the reserve team. This is from last season also, and a short example of a clip video that we produced to deliver to the technical staff, to the manager, with the match of the second league. Okay? You can see wide angle filming, capturing all the lines, trying to identify all the lines of construction, of playing, and so on. This is our own style of filming, and is universal from the first team to the under 9. Short example of individual analysis also that is made for the strong players of the opponent teams. In this case, everyone knows Spiro. So all the patternized movements, all the strong points and weak points are highlighted in these short videos and then delivered to the first team coach. We are showing you this because later we'll give you what we adapt to the football. This is a written report of our tracking system, DataTrax. The DataTrax produces a wide range of data, of information regarding fitness, strategical, technical data of our own team, but also from the opponent team. Statistics, generic statistics, individual statistics, fitness, graphics about fitness, technical and tactical organization, offensive line, from the figure, pass matrix, lost and recalculation of balls, and the organization of the opponent side, in this case the Juventus League. Of course, also some heat maps of the position. In this case, it's easy to build. It's from our own goalkeeper, but we can produce this for every player that play that match. And it's also possible, like Prozone. I believe everyone knows Prozone. The great advantage of this is that this system is our own system. We control every single aspect of this system. After the match, we collect all the data, all the tracking, so it's 98% accurate, and we control that information. nobody else. You can deliver information about the distance between lines, forwards, midfielders, the defense line, distance between the left forward or the midfielders. It's whatever we shoot. Great advantage. We belong to Benfica Lab, as I told you a while ago. So this data, this information, we will trade with other areas of Benfica Lab, with sports nutrition and also with sports physiology, that allow us to give an insight with all the player profile and to deliver to the manager, to the first team coach, what is more relevant to intervene in the training session. So, you remember this slide? It was presented to you earlier. So, this is professional football. This know-how allows us to support youth football. This experience, we have more than 10 years of experience, will allow us to support youth football. Resources, human resources. This is professional football observation and analysis. This is always supervised by Mr. Miguel Fareja and Marco Pedroso also. And they are the members of the first team coaches that supervise all this process. So every detailed information that we produce here will come here to be analyzed and then to be supervised to pass to the first team coach. This season, it's a new beginning for us, new experience. So a number of problems appear to us. How we will manage to accomplish all the requests in youth football? In all our teams, all our realities, there are differences. Four analysts, new analysts that will come, and they are here present in this room. Fantastic work they have been done until now, and with our supervision, our guidance, they will intervene in under 19s, under 17s, under 13s, and the initiation area. All the squads in the initiation area. So, expansion to youth football. That's the reason of our presentation. We have clubs administration, directors, and of course, all the coaching staff of youth football. Benfica Lab, it's always in constant communication with them. How? First of all, of course, that's common sense, with the help of the analysts. We are constantly talking with them and try to communicate with the coaching staff, but also with meetings, monthly meetings that we analyze what were the good things that happened, what were the bad things that happened and should be improved, trying to build a strategic vision to improve our intervention. These analysts, so they have our supervision, our guidance, our support. Of course, once again, I remember that it's our first year, and every week we are trying new experience. Every week we are trying new strategy. Sometimes we must turn around, turn back, rethink again all the process and start again. But that's what's happened in the first stages of any project. Many questions that come to our minds when we are talking about observation and video analysis in the youth football. What kind of intervention? We'll do quantitative analysis, only numbers, statistics, figures. Quantitative analysis, it's very interesting, of course, but if we do a quantitative analysis without numbers, it's only too much subjective. You know? It's my opinion against his opinion. We don't have anything to prove. So, collective performance, yeah, it's interesting because we are talking about a team sport, but a team without players, individual performance, yes indeed, but a player without a team, also without a strategic vision, without a game model, it's also impossible. Opposition analysis. It's interesting that we think about this. It is reasonable, I ask, to do opposition analysis as we do in the first team or in professional football. So we meet and we have a lot of brainstorms meetings together, with all of us in the department and also with the youth football analysis. And we try to achieve this conclusion. Everyone are reasonable if they are integrated in a single thought, the development of our own team. We need to be sure that all this process is suitable to the age of the player, the specific needs of the player, the specific characteristics of the player, and also with our own club's identity that is always improving, always changing for the better. We hope, of course. Opponents analysis, yes, in some cases, some specific cases, and especially in the older ages of the player. I give you an example. Youth league, under 19s, they play in youth league, so it is reasonable and suitable to make opposition analysis because it's a part of their development. Also, to experience how it is to analyze an opponent and with a high quality, of course. So, sporadic, yes, an opponent's analysis. Yeah. But the development of our own team really is built up in these three main areas. And that is the areas that we intervene in daily basis. Training sessions control, training and game model analysis. All of these trying to support the development of our assets. Assets, we want to say assets, but we are talking about players. Okay? Training sessions control. How we make this training sessions control? First of all, we make analysis of the training sessions, of course, and specific exercises. We retrieve individual and collective data from that analysis about fitness, technique, tactic information. That fitness data is found when we talk with the physiologists of youth football. That's why I said a while ago the importance of being integrated in the Benfica lab, sports lab. We are talking constantly with our physiologists also, and with our nutritionists also. So, and I give you even another example. Sometimes, when we film a training session, we note some player with a bad behavior, psychological bad behavior, with a reaction to a player, to a colleague, whatever. We film and we deliver to our psychologist, and we intervene with the player. Okay? So it's always integrated, all this information. All of these to ensure identity and specificity of all this training process. All the training sessions and exercises are gathered in this training exercises files that in the near future will be inserted with our own database. Okay? This moment, these schematics are present like this, but they are they will be transferred to TACX schematics. Okay? And we film a great number of training sessions to produce videos like this one, when some of technical problems are identified and then presented to the coach intervene with the players. This is a pre-season training session because we are in the early stages of the season. But it's very, very simple to do if we have the tools to do it and the resources to do it. So every training session, this is quality analysis, not only quantitative analysis. Okay? So this is a short example. A small exercise. And this information, it's easy to deliver them to the player. Just a final one. Also, we are expanding our Caixa football campus, as you know. So we have the possibility to use also panoramic cameras that could capture, could film continuously all the training sessions in all the different fields and storage in our own server to be analyzed later. But there are some problems with this. It's a wide-angle camera, and sometimes what we are planning to do is to merge this situation with a wide-angle, with a panoramic camera, with our own analysts filming close to the pitch, another specific part of the exercise for the training session. Training and game model. This is also, we are trying to identify and analyze technical and tactical behaviors of team and players to assure suitable development according to the different players and group pages. The reference should be always the first team game model, trying to converge to that game model. We film every match is filmed, every match is analyzed, and it's delivered to the manager, some short clips, edited clips, with some movements or positions that is a reference to talk in the next training sessions. But also, we produced a written report, qualitative and quantitative written reports about each match, qualitative and also individual reports, with a short but incisive information about each player that played in that match. And that also will be storage, will be archived in our own database in the near future. And of course, help with a video report also. In this case, the defensive pressure of our team against Tottenham, under 19. Very short clip, wide angle to see all the lines. We detailed information with the marking of the players. And that information is delivered afterwards to the coach. All of this is storage in our archives. So, if, for example, João asks for this video merged with another videos of other matches, it's easily produced and delivered to him. Okay, just to the last one. We don't produce all of this only for the specialization area. We also produce this for the younger kids. In this case, the initiation area, 7-a-side football. Very short, but very incisive videos that are also archived and ready to be delivered to the manager. Just the last one. The development of the players. We assure that we archived all the data from their fitness, biomechanical, also biomechanical, because we try to reduce the number of injuries per season of each player. and the technical and tactical behaviors. Also, always supported with the video reports, and to ensure a suitable development process, suitable to the player's specific needs, a player data archive for all seasons, try to ensure the suitable intervention with the elite players. Elite players are, this is common sense also. In youth football, we have a lot of young players, young kids that want to become professional. We try to identify, select, intervene, and develop with the specific characteristics on this process certain players that will become professional and hopefully will be playing in our own first team. That's why also we produce videos and individual written reports about some of our elite players. This is a short example of João Carvalho, one of our players. And this video, all these clips are always available to the managers and could be edited and treated in sort of situations, all disposable to the management. This is the last match of the Youth League against Leverkusen. This is our national championship. You can see different movements in different parts of the field. Recognized movements, strong movements. In this case, only strong movements. I will not lie to you because this wasn't made also for this presentation. But in some cases, not so good, so positive movements are also identified and present with the player. Just a few more plays, just to enjoy a little bit. You can see this is filmed with our own plan of water, with our own wide angle. That allows us to have a good perspective of the pitch. This was against Zenit also. Great reception here. Fantastic one. And Nice from his colleague. And great dummy here also. Great dummy. You see. Over here. And with a great pass. We cannot forget the goalkeepers. We always also made a video report to the goalkeepers. In this case, under 17 Daniel. We deliver this to the goalkeeper trainings, to the goalkeeper coaches, and they intervene directly with the player. Strong points, strong plays, strong movements, but also weak points, trying to ensure this right development.